Hello, my friends. Oh my goodness, it's been a day. It must be Monday. It must be Monday. How is everybody? We have slightly cooled down here in Vegas, but now we have humidity. So we might as well be just as hot as we were before because, yeah, can't win. Can't win. Hello, hello. Oh yes, I see my mom is in the chat talking about crocheting her turtles. Rest assured, everyone, I have turtles in my possession that will be going into the nicheLadyShop.com very, very soon. I have been playing some major catch up, like major catch up. Poor Rachel had so many pictures to take yesterday, and I got a ton of those items listed in the shop today. And I think now I'm just like 2 videos behind on things that need to get into the shop, but they're coming. The pictures are taken. Oh, you have a huge thunderstorm up there in Canada, eh? Yeah, it's really interesting when we have weather systems come through here. We can kind of watch the progression across the United States. It's very interesting. Very interesting. But welcome in, everyone. I'm so glad to see all of you. And some of you just got your little text message. You know what? I did not create a new caption for today. Oopsie. Let me fix that really quick. I'm always forgetting something. Hold on. Stand by. I got this. I got this. All right. So if you would like to get alerted when I go live, there we go. You can text Danny to 929-566-4243, which spells 929-56 niche or niche, if you would prefer to say it that way. So yeah, you do that. You'll get all of my text alerts when I go live. If you text any of the other hosts' names, you can get into their list. Or if you want every single alert from the Niche Shopping Network, you can just text all and you will get all of them. And at any time that you need to rearrange that, just send another text. Let us know what you want to change if that becomes too much, because we will be adding more hosts very soon. So there'll be a lot. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm kind of like, I'm sinking into my chair and I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. You see all the fun goodies behind me? You might recognize some. I called this show my Lost Treasure Show because some of these items I bought a long time ago and I couldn't figure out what I did with them. See, I am a creature of habit. If I put something in a different place than normal, I forget. And that is what I did with a whole bunch of a whole video's worth of stuff. And they have been discovered. So that stuff is in today's sale, as well as some other goodies. And to find all of those goodies, you can go over to the nicheLadyShop.com. And the way this works is every item that I'm going to show you and talk about today will be put up on the screen with a QR code. And that QR code, you can just take your phone and you can pull up your camera and hover. Don't take a picture, just hover over it. And it'll pull up a link for you to go right to that item. Or if you like more traditional, there will be a link over in our live chat. If you're watching on the replay and you don't see a live chat yet, it's processing. It'll be there soon. But everything lives over in the nicheLadyShop.com. You are welcome to go over there, browse. There are things that sold right before we went live, in fact, that we're going to be in the show. So don't think you have to wait for me to show it to you. If there's something that you know you want, go grab it. Just go grab it. Also, if you buy different things throughout the show and you get charged shipping each time, I will combine your items as I can, unless you get like something really big and I can't combine it. But most things can be combined, and then I refund any excess shipping that you paid. So rest assured, I take care of that. And as you're watching this on Monday, as I'm live, these items will ship out tomorrow. I ship on Tuesdays and Fridays. Those are my shipping days, just so everybody knows. Okay. Oh, yes. Also, every item that is purchased, you get entered into a buyer appreciation giveaway that we run at the end, and we do it in a fun little way. We have a fish race, a fishy race. So that will be happening at the end. And it's by the item. Your name won't be put on the screen. You won't be called out. You're always welcome to say if you bought something, but we leave the anonymity up to you. So we do it by the item because we have that information here on the back end. Also, and don't let me forget this at the end of the show today, please. We do a trivia question, and then you have like the whole week. That way we can include all of you who are watching on the replay as well to get entered into something fun. So last week I asked as my trivia question, name one of the 2 new stores that I had visited and shopped in that week. And a few of you got it. How many entries did we have, Chelsea? Chelsea is our producer on the back end. We have 12, only 12. See, there's really good chances of winning, and it's free money. So like, we're going to spin this in just a moment, and the winner is going to get $15 to spend anytime from now until my show next Monday. How about that? So, and I'm going to be listing a lot of new stuff too. So that can apply to whatever you purchase today as well. Okay. Shall we pick that winner? Where's our drum roll? That's the best I can do for a drum roll. Oh, goodness. Wendy McGill 7080. I don't know if you are here or not, but you have $15 of credit to spend. Now, because I can kind of tell what your name is, but make sure you send me a message through the nicheladyshop.com so that I know it's you when you place an order, and I can apply that $15 of credit. It's going to charge you the full amount, but then I'm going to return it. It's going to get returned right away. All right. So, and we'll do another trivia question at the end of today. Okay. I think I've covered everything. Can you see the sweat like on my face? Like, honestly, my air conditioning's on, but it's so humid. Oh my goodness. Oh, for crying out loud. What? What's going on over there? What's going on in that chat over there? I'm only here today. I'm not on 2 channels. So if you're here, you're here. Yesterday, I multicast to my YouTube channel, but not today. Not today. Today is only Niche Shopping Network. So you're in the right place. Yeah, every once in a while, I do that. Every once in a while, I throw it over to my main channel. That is so we can build our community here. And then you guys come on over. Oh, I get it. All right, guys, I am stocked up on my little refresher here. Put up the QR code again for the shop. There it is. There she be. It's nicheladyshop.com. Nicheladyshop.com. Thank you, Melissa, for posting that link. But we're going to show our first item that is actually for sale today. And let's see what it's going. What's it going to be? I think it is the napkin rings. Pretty sure. Yes. Oh, yeah. I should probably pull the items up today, Chelsea, just because I have a little bit of a Tetris going on back here, which could be a little concerning if I try to dig something out that I'm not ready for. Okay, so I bought a whole bunches. I actually really did add a picture. It just didn't come up. I don't know what's going on with that. I got these beautiful Tiger's Eye napkin rings. Now, here's the deal. I don't have 12 napkins. So the first person, if they don't buy all of the napkin rings, because you can buy 3 sets of 4. I just broke them up into sets of 4. If you want them all, you're going to get the napkins with it all, obviously. If you just want 4, I'm going to go with like the first person and ask, do you want the napkins? And then when the napkins are gone, the napkins are gone. Because not everybody might like the napkins, but they're little wire wrapped tiger's eye. They're really pretty. I guess you could use them for other things too. You could literally use these as some other kind of a decorative function. There's lots of little tiger's eye on them. I don't know. What other ideas could you do with these? I think people still use napkin rings. I think they do. But anyway, that's what those look like. And there's 12 altogether. So if you want all 12, the other thing I would do is if you purchase all 12, I will do free shipping on them. I would do that too. How about that? Okay. Now, what I didn't think through is where am I going to put things as I show them to you? Stand by. I have to clear a little space here or I'm going to be in trouble. I have my whole little photo studio over here next to me instead of having space to put things. So I got to fix that real quick. Okay. I fixed that. Oh my goodness. Next thing I have is this beautiful pottery leaf bowl that I just found absolutely stunning. Of course, it's got the blue. You know, I'm a big fan of the blue. It's like that 1990s sculpted clay with a little bit of texture, and it's signed with a butterfly and the name Brown. Look how fancy that signature is. Someone took pride in their work, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You can see the veins of the leaf in this. Gosh, I'm still going to get the frog today. Somebody buy this because I'm really tempted to find a place to put it. I could almost see for me getting a little stand and putting it like this and making it like a background for like one of my bird figurines or something. It's really beautiful, really a beautiful piece of sculpted pottery. As you can see there, the colors are absolutely phenomenal. I can give you a measurement too, because I now have a dedicated tape measure at my desk. So when we went to IKEA, I got myself a little handy dandy tape measure. Yes. Measures 10.5 inches by 7.5 inches. 10.5 by 7.5. So a pretty good size there for you. And it's in beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. An electric candle set. Yes, I like it. I like it. Yes. Oh, you guys are shopping already? Okay, my silly phone is not giving me ka-ching, so let's see if I can keep up with it. There, see? I had to wake it up. All right. Okay, I got these 3 little pottery dishes, these blue pottery dishes. I'll show the bowl first. These are all by the same artist who made these, and it was Arian in 1997 because they signed it. They signed their work. These I thought would be fantastic to put a little potted plant under, like a little underbowl. This is the deepest one, and it's a beautiful blue swirly glaze, very thick pottery, and they're very well done. So I thought, I am definitely getting those because they're great little accent pieces of pottery. Put it like on a plate stand. Let me see. I don't normally sit. Maybe I need to stand up. I'm just no good at sitting and doing this. So if you take like a little plate stand, you could, Okay, I've got to hold it up and show you. See, you could set it up and have it again be the background for something. It would work for that. So I've got this one, and then I've got, what's the next one? I'll hold up the next one you put up there, because that would be this one that's got the rings in it. So this one's a little shallower, and this again, put a little plant pot under, planter, plant, what am I trying to say? Planter thing. Again, this is signed by that same 1997 artist. So depending how old they were when they did these, they could be like a master potter now. Like this could be like the precursor to some phenomenal pottery that they did. And then this is the last one. Nice little shallow dish. Now, if you have baby tortoises, these also work very, very well for a little water dish, because baby tortoises like to actually climb into their water so that they can take a drink. Look at my head's chopped off now. Good thing I can fix that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No more chopped off head. Hi, Dawn. How is the moving going? Anyway, so 3 lovely little pieces of art pottery, all done in 1997 by the same artist. And I want to find them new homes where they'll be appreciated, because somebody made those with love. You know, anything that is handcrafted, hand done, like it's a hobby that you do, you know, there's a little bit of a passion that goes into it. And there's like some extra love in pieces like that versus like a manufactured piece of the same era. Even I love when somebody handcrafts something. Vintage dishes under plant pots, yes, are awesome. Yes, yeah, absolutely, to catch that little water drippage if you water the plant. Okay, let's do something a little bit more recent. I recently picked this piece up. Oh, darn it, I didn't even realize it's got a crack. Oh, that breaks my heart. I just noticed it. I'm going to adjust the price on this. So here's what I'm going to do. Don't know anybody grab this yet, because if anybody's interested in this, throw me an offer into the chat. I want to get this into a new home. It's very, it's got its integrity still. It's not going to like fall apart, but it does have a hairline crack right there that I missed, or it's recent. I thought when I was buying this that it was a Delft's, because the whole table was full of blue Delft's pottery, and I was attracted to this piece. Lo and behold, though, it's not Delft's, it's Italian. It is Spinetti. It is a very nice Italian piece, but it does have that crack. So if anybody, go ahead, throw me a crazy offer. I'm about it. I would love to get this into a new home. If somebody can use it, just throw something in the chat. Went swimming. Oh, I want to go swimming. I miss my pool. I miss my pool. I didn't think I'd miss my pool. I miss my pool. Really, really bad. I wish I had one. And I don't have any friends close by that have a pool. I might just have to go over like one of the casinos that lets locals come over. Although I'm not really a big fan of public pools. No, nix that. Not okay with that. All right. If anybody's interested and you would feel better about like just reaching out to me, reach out to me with an offer on this. I will absolutely be adjusting that listing as soon as I go off the air too. So you can watch for that. Such a shame. It's a beautiful piece. This is also a beautiful piece. This is a dresser jar. So a lot of people will call something like this a trinket box. It's not a trinket box. It's a dresser jar. The difference? Size. So it's for the dresser, you know, where you stash, I don't know, your jewelry, I don't know, what else do you put in a dresser jar? I've never used a dresser jar, so I'm not like one. I have a dresser bowl. This is me. This is my little bit unconventional side. I have this huge burl wood bowl. It's carved out as a bowl and it's got turquoise running through it. I had bought it to resell and I couldn't part with it. I absolutely adore it. So it sits on my nightstand. And at night, it is where I throw my glasses, my rings, like anything that I just need to like toss there, it's there. So that's what I use as opposed to like a jar. This is made by Hankook. There is the mark. Dishwasher microwave safe, which I don't know why you'd want to put it in the dishwasher or microwave, but there you go. It's got these beautiful purple flowers. Come to Florida and use your pool. I'll be right there. Your little robot is cleaning yours now. His name is Tinker. Oh, I love it. I love it. Those little robots are cool. Powder could be a powder jar. Yes. Yes. We used to have like the robot cleaner, the whole thing. So anyway, so there's that guy right there. He's beautiful. And it's so, let me just give you a measurement because he's bigger than the pictures make him look. 5 inches diameter by 2 inches tall. It's a pretty good sized jar. He's in love with the main drain and keeps taking breaks on it and getting stuck. All right, this is a little Japanese trinket box. Now, this one is a trinket box or jewelry box. It's small for a jewelry box, though. I was surprised at the value of this little piece when I found it. I have it priced way under what it's selling for on other marketplaces because I can do that. So there's the little Japan mark. It's got the little cabochon stone on the top, opens up, and it's got the red velvet inside, and it's brass, and it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful and very, very collectible, apparently. I have seen them selling for as high as $50, $60. But I got a good price on it, so I'm passing a good price on to you guys. Oh, it's for Korean side dish. Oh, it's cookware? Here, I'm calling it a dresser jar, and it was cookware? Well, multifunctional. Multifunctional. Patty is frightened of anything that cleans. Swifter, broom, hoover, or mop. I have to carry him outside. I don't clean much. You're too funny, Patty. Okay. Let's see. Where am I going next? Here's one of the lost treasures. This is actually a towel holder. And oh, it's not, that color is not coming through. There we go. Look at that pink kind of coming through here. Oh, I'm being told that this has sold. Well, I'll show it to you anyway for anybody who was wondering about it. It is made for a bathroom to hold your hand towels, roll them up, put them in there. And remind me who made this one though, Chelsea. I was gonna cheat sheet off of the listing. It's marked Dina. That's it. It does have a mark. Yes. Ooh, right there. It's a very interesting, almost like a clay. I don't even know if it's clay or resin. It's very interesting, but there it is. And that one's going to a new home. All right. Thank you, whoever bought that. Your dog likes to attack your vacuum. My dogs they could care less about the vacuum. They could really care less. We don't really use a vacuum. We use a steamer thingamajigger because we have all like tile and wood floors, but it makes the same noise. It's the same noise. Okay. How about some adorable little eggs on nest salt and pepper shakers. I probably should have taken these out of the box before I got here. Rachel's so good. She took the pictures with them out of the box and then put them all back in the box, all packed back away. So you're going to get the original box, but they are by Sakura. So here's the nest. And then here's the eggs that go in the nest. How adorable are those? And you will get the original packaging here. It's called On the Farm. So it shows them on the top there. Oh, I didn't know Sakura was Oneida or Onita. Is it Onita or Oneida? How do you guys say it? I've always said Oneida. I don't know if that's correct or not. I never know if what I'm saying is correct or not. I make lots of pronunciation errors. But these are absolutely adorable. They're David Carter Brown collection. I don't know if I showed that. Super cute little guys right there. All right. Catch up on the chat over here. Oh, you guys are talking about vacuums? Your dog put holes in your vacuum hose. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We still forgive them though, don't we? Okay, how about some frogs? I have a pair of really fun Fitz and Floyd frog salt and pepper shakers. They have little white spots on them. They are, of course, Fitz and Floyd porcelain quality. They have the sticker on one, but they both have the impressed FF mark. They had, when I bought these, they had a picture that matched, but they wanted, I think they wanted like $50 for the picture, and that's why I didn't end up with it. But I was able to snag the froggies. So there they are. Cute, cute little Fitz and Floyds. They might be gone. I hear the jingle jangle jingles happening. Imagine having hard-boiled eggs with those salt and pepper shakers and mixing them up. Ouch! That would not be good for the teeth. Let's stay on the salt and peppers because I have one more set. When I saw these on the shelf, if you watched my video, I thought they were Watt pottery. They're not Watt pottery, but they're of the same era. Watt and Puritan. Is it Puritan or Puritan? Puritan. However you say that. Very, very similar style of pottery. So these are a pear, and is that an apple? I think it's an apple, right? They're plain on the back. They're little jugs. Just a little bit of damage to the cork on this one. Otherwise, they're in fantastic condition. I don't know the era of these. I'm leaning towards 40s, 50s on these. Somebody correct me if I'm off on that, but that's what I'm thinking on these salt and peppers. They're really cool. Lots of little salt and pepper holes there too. Any schnauzers? I'm being asked over on Facebook. You know, I'm always looking for dogs. Always looking for dogs. So if I find them, I buy them. In fact, we have a dog. It's not a schnauzer. It's a Dalmatian. But whenever I find really nice doggies, I do pick them up. So we've got this guy. I don't know who makes him. He's not marked. He is ceramic. He's beautiful. I've heard Dalmatians are a little bit of a crazy breed. I've always wanted one, but I've been talked out of them because I've heard they're a little bit on the hyper side. Anybody have one? Do you know? Is that true about Dalmatians? I would love to hear like some, real stories. I know boxers are crazy, and I can say that from personal experience. I had an insanely crazy boxer. His name was Mickey, and Mickey could not be left alone, number one. And there were times where Mickey needed to be left alone because we couldn't take him everywhere. One time I locked him into one of my horse stalls, and the horse stalls, like, you couldn't get out. They were barred all the way up to the top, and the doors had a metal panel. By the time we got home, he had pulled the metal panel off of the door and he had broken a tooth. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is not good. So we did end up rehoming Mickey to some place where the people were home all the time, and he never had to worry about being left alone again, because that was, it's like, if they're going to hurt themselves with something, then I would rather get them into an environment that is better suited so that they don't get hurt. That one made me sad, though. Mickey was a cool dog, but he would also jump over fences even when we were home, and we lived like not far from a busy street. There was lots of reasons. Mini Dalmatians are also deaf. Yes. Oh, that's why they're on fire trucks? Interesting. Huh. Yeah. So, and I always wonder if some of the behavioral things with certain breeds, is because of the inbreeding and genetics that they do in order to get a dog consistently looking a certain way. I mean, there's got to be something to that. Oh no, Melissa. I hope it's not too violent. I've been watching Sheepishly Me, she's up in Canada, and they've been having, the storms. She's been documenting the storms up there. They're farmers, so, weather's a big deal if you're a farmer. Let's do a little Italian here. So this one, the pictures do not do this justice. I don't know what happened when the pictures were taken. You know what? I think she only took pictures on one side where you see, but this has color in it. It's got blue and red and green. It's gorgeous. And yes, there is black, as you're seeing there, but it's colorful and it's beautiful. It's Italian, of course. I'm going to try to say that name. Elbi Fratelli Fanciolacci. I had to do a lot of digging to find that. There is the mark on the bottom right there. Sadly, there is one small chip right here. Right there on the edge. Is that a piece of... Why is there a piece of tape on there? I just noticed there's a piece of tape on there that I never noticed. Sometimes I don't see things until I get under my bright studio lights. So someone has put a piece of tape over that. I'm not going to undo it right now. I was kind of hoping that it wasn't a chip and that it was just something on the piece of tape. But no, there's definitely a little chip there. But put that at the back. Where'd it go? There it is. Put that at the back because all the color is in the front. The good part's in the front anyway, so you never see it. And I have priced it knowing that there's a chip. If there was not a chip, this would have been much more, but it's an absolutely phenomenal piece. I was so excited to find this on the shelf. Let me find a safe spot for it over here. Okay. It's got a home. It's got a home. Huskies are escape artists too. I'm so glad none of my dogs like to rush out the door or try to escape. I mean, Peanut's just too old. She's getting senile, you guys. Peanut is really... she's declining. I mean, she's 14. She's no spring chicken anymore, but she's going deaf. And then I think she's also getting cataracts. So she gets very anxious. Like sometimes she'll be standing in the middle of the floor whining, kind of like looking around, and we can be right there. And then it takes her a minute to see us move. And then she's like, oh, there you are. It's kind of sad. But we keep her close. And since we got Cora, she's really, really much happier having Cora there as kind of her guardian. It's really cool. Okay. This item, let me tell you about this item. I bought this a while back. The amount of cleaning we had to do on this piece was like, I don't normally do it. I don't do it. This piece was worth it. It's a fairly rare pattern of crown Ducal marigold chintz, made in England. It was so coated in something. I mean, there's little areas where you're still going to be able to feel a little. We did pretty good though. Not very much. We pretty much got it all. I think we got it all actually. We elbow greased this one, and we had to be careful because we didn't want to damage the piece. So it was a true labor of love between Rachel and myself working on this beautiful bowl. So here is the bottom. There is crazing that you would expect, and that's not cracks. That is crazing. And crazing is just where the glaze crackles, and then you get some staining in there on these older pieces and some discoloration. But you can see the little fire marks here from when this piece was made like 100 years ago. It's an absolutely stunning piece, and I'm happy to say it is in beautiful condition, and now it's clean, which was no easy task. Let me tell you. All right. This is a handmade bejeweled cat picture that I just thought was so cool. And I know I have lots of cat lovers here. So the word cats is on the outside on the actual matting. So if you don't like that, you could just take this out and put it in a different frame. But it is literally bejeweled with rhinestones in a little kitty cat face. And I just thought that was so fun. And then it's in your like standard like 80s. It's not stainless. I don't know what that's made of. But you know, it's that vintagey look with the kind of silver tone kind of vibe. Sorry about the picture. It was reflecting off of the lights in the photo booth, but this is what she looks like. All right, let's see. So I have this, and I had a few people reach out and ask me when I was listing this. So I was really thought that this was going to get snagged up pretty quick. But so far she has not been. This is the Dacra glass angel with the May birthstone. I don't think that's a real stone in there. That'd be cool if it was, but I'm pretty sure it's glass. Yeah, it's glass. I just tested it. It is glass, but she is beautiful. There's a little bit of wear to the wood base. There is her original little tag on the bottom. Just a pretty little angel. You know, somebody with the birth month of May. Let's see, did my phone go asleep again? Yeah, it did. Yeah, you know, Cora came to us at just the right time. It really was a meant to be situation with that, because Peanut has been super anxious ever since we lost Xena, because Xena was her guardian. And now Cora just came in and just moved right into that position again. It's really weird. Like we as a family, just like her integration into the family was just so natural, because it just felt like Xena was back. I mean, it's odd, but she's got the same personality. It's pretty wild. No worries, Stephanie. You drive careful. Drive careful. It's crazy out there. It's getting a little scary. Get out on the roads. Everybody says, like, why doesn't Noah have his license? He doesn't want it, number one. And I'm not pushing it because I'm perfectly happy with him not being out on our crazy roads, because It's bad. It's very bad here in Vegas. Okay. I really was going to look for some batteries or a battery for this. Now, you will see this needs a little tightening up. It's just got, I'm starting to see if I can secure that a little better. I'm not a clock fixer. I don't know how to do such things, but I know it can be done. So there. So it's just one of those little battery operated boxes here. It could also be changed out if need be. The value of this piece is in the large slab of onyx. It's also artist signed right there. M. Staub 92. And oh, I didn't even notice there is a story on the bottom. Okay. I probably should have read this before I listed it because it says it is Stone Canyon agate. It's not onyx. From California. It's not true agate. Scientifically, it is a chalcedony and should be called jasper. Many minerals form the stone, so consequently there are many color variations. That's all right there on the bottom, and I never knew that. I guess I should slow down a little and read. What were we talking about? Things that happen while you're live. Well, there you go. Never claimed to be perfect, but it's still, the price doesn't change. Actually, I think jasper is more valuable than onyx in this case. It is a stunning, stunning piece. And that clock, you could get that clock working in no time. If not just a battery, just putting a new little battery thing. They sell little kits like that for like $10 to just fix that up. So, but there you go. Who knew? Who knew? Apparently I didn't. Let's see. All right. One of my favorite Fiesta colors is cobalt blue. And apparently this is a very sought after color in this butter dish. There is the mark on the bottom. I have a lot of people go, what does the HLC stand for? Who knows what the HLC stands for? I know what it stands for. Homer Laughlin. Is it corporation? I know the HL is Homer Laughlin, but is it? I think the C would be corporation. Anyway, so Homer Laughlin is the company that makes Fiesta ware. And so this is a beautiful, beautiful butter dish. Someone asked me in the video comments if it had a chip because the light was reflecting off the edge. But you can see like how easy it would be for a light to reflect and make it look like a chip. It is not chipped. It is in beautiful condition. No chips, no cracks, no damage. There you go. It is lovely. Yeah, is the C just is corporation? I think it is one of the best Fiesta colors. I could see my kitchen having all the different colors. If I did Fiesta ware as my dishes, I would have a mix. It would be all the colors. It would look like the rainbow in my kitchen because I like colors. Can you tell? I'm a color girl. Let's go for a little daisy and button. Speaking of colors, this is glass. It is a little bottle vase with the daisy and button pattern. It's one of my favorites. It's so cheerful is what I love about it. There is the bottom. There is the top, little ruffle. Just a beautiful little piece. Let me give you a size on that. Okay, when you have a black tape measure and a black mouse pad, it blends in. That's what my face was there for a second. It is just shy of 6 inches, like 5 3/4 inches tall. 5 3/4 inches tall. So Monica, you are commenting over on Facebook where I also stream this. So nobody at YouTube can see your comments. Why don't you come join us over on YouTube? Come join us on the you. Is that thunder? Might have been on YouTube. We would love to have you over here. This is where to really, oh, that's right, Homer Laughlin China Company. I don't know why they call it China, though. It's pottery. It's definitely pottery. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely where to get connected with the community, is to be here on the YouTube channel. So everybody who's watching this on Facebook, come on over, join in over here. We'd love to have you over here. Okay. My shelf is clearing a little bit here. All right. You might have seen me get this now. I haven't done any work on him yet. When I do and I fix him up, the price will go up. So he is priced at the needs a little TLC price. He is vintage. Look at his face. Look at his eyes, the way he is painted. He is a laughing Buddha. He's very well carved. I was leaning towards olive wood as the wood, but I'm not completely sure on that. So he started to get a little split right here in his back. And so it looks like somebody started, like they sanded it down a little bit and they started to put some wood putty in there. And then they didn't finish the job of getting the color all the way back. Same with his face. So someone actually started to do the repair and stabilize those cracks. Things out here in Vegas that are wood, this is so common that the wood shrinks because of the lack of moisture here. And then you get those cracks in the wood. So it's very important if you collect anything that is wood, that you oil it on a regular basis and keep that moisture into the wood. But he's totally repairable, and he's a really nice vintage laughing Buddha. So there he is. If somebody wants to fix him up, otherwise I'm going to work on continuing that process if he doesn't sell. And then I'll be bumping his price up. So I always give you guys a chance to be the ones to do the DIY work. Ah, gotcha. Well, we see you over here all the time. I see your J. Lou Rothweiler over there, but you're L. Rothweiler when you come over here. I know you come over here. He needs to go swimming, right, Don? Who needs to go swimming? The Buddha? Is amethyst glass real amethyst? No, it's just a color term. So amethyst glass just got the name because it's the color of amethyst. Like here, I actually have an amethyst ring that I was selling last night. So look at the color of amethyst. That is why glass that is this color gets the term amethyst glass. And that ring is still available for sale. I've never heard of them using real amethyst in the glass. I guess it's possible. Interesting. Monica, welcome. Now everybody can see your comments. Everybody say hello to Monica. Monica always watches from Facebook and participates in comments. So it's really good to have you over here. I want you to join into this amazing community that we have, because I know you are going through some health issues, and having support in that is just so important. So hopefully you can make some friends here to help you through your treatment. Yes. Okay, let's see. I'm not a big follower of the royal family at all. I have to confess, I'm not. But I do get requests to pick up things from the royals, and this is a Prince Charles and Lady Di wedding plate from 1981. Does it feel like that long? That was 43 years ago? 43 years? Has it really been that long? Because I remember the whole wedding and the whole, wow, That is a long time ago. Anyway, there you go. It is made in England. No surprise there. There's a little crazing there on that plate. Anybody who is in their 40s and doesn't have a little crazing, I'll question you. Or at least ask you what products you're using. Oh my goodness. All right. We were plugging right along today, aren't we? Let's go to a little 9/11 tribute piece. So it's interesting to have lived when this happened, been an adult when this happened. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me. It was a different time in our country. We don't get political here, but I'm going to say it in a way that you guys know what I'm talking about. It's, I mean, September 12th, we were so united. And basically, this is called United We Stand. And it's an amazing tribute piece to that time, the firemen, the heroes who were there during that time. Who remembers where they were when the towers were hit? I mean, I can tell you everything that was going on around me at this time. I was married at the time, and I called my husband and said, a plane just hit the Twin Towers. And he's poo-pooing me. And he's saying, oh, no, probably just an antenna on the top. You know, that's impossible. And I'm like, well, no, I'm watching it on the TV. You know, and he still was insistent that it couldn't be. But anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful sculpture to remember those days. Because I am one who thinks that we've forgotten. And I feel like we need to not forget. We need to not forget. That's going to be my little editorial right there. Yes. Yes. Right? Right. Because it was like stuck in our brains. You went into labor? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, it was really shocking. It really was. Gail is saying they use alexandrite in the molten glass to get the color change effect in the piece they're making. Yeah. It is still hot, but today we are humid. I'm trying to pull up and tell you exactly how hot we are. I don't have that little thing that pulls up here. It does on my other computer where it pulls up the weather. I think we're, oh, here it is. It's just right in front of me. See, we're only 102 today. But our humidity, let's see. Our humidity is, what's our humidity? I love it. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be under 110 all week. Yes. Come on, tell me the humidity. Where's my humidity? No, it's not. Okay, it's not going to tell me the humidity. Trust me, it's humid. Oh, it's 12%, which doesn't sound high, but when you're used to like 4%, it's high. I know some of you are just like laughing at me right now. It's like, yeah, come to Florida. Oh, that's your husband's birthday? Wow. Wow. Your first grade when Kennedy was assassinated. Wow. I love it. I love that you guys all remember. Who else joined in the Hands Across America? Like, to me, I still think like how cool that was, where they formed a human chain from coast to coast. Think about that. I was part of that. Like, I got in on that. I thought that was like the coolest, incredible thing. Yes. I know. See, it's so different everywhere. Yeah. We're so spoiled with our dry heat here. We're so spoiled. All right. Another. Oh, stay there, chicken. Another pretty piece I got at the same time. Oh, Rachel, you missed a little tape schmush. That girl, I'm telling you. That's okay. This is what fingernails are for, real quick. I got it. I got it. This is a little Italian? Yes, a little Italian plate that I also got about that same time. It's by a company named Rail or Raleigh. Okay, it's Italian. How would you pronounce Rale? Somebody give me the phonetics over here in the chat. I need some phonetics. You were pregnant with my brother when Kennedy was assassinated. That's crazy. Crazy. Gail, you did it too? See, Gail. See, you and I, we were connected way back then, even. How cool is that? I don't remember how, like, what year was that? I don't remember how old I was. That's so fun. Anyway, this is Italian. There you go. Made in Italy. Just there's a whole dish set that goes with this, but it's nice to have. Again, like I was telling you, if you have like a little collection of something, sometimes it's really good to get some different heights and get some different perspectives. And so this could go in front. Something could go in front of this. You put this on a little plate stand as like a little backdrop. That's why I like little collector plates, like this. So let's say even, you bought the statue and see how you highlight it so it doesn't get lost on the shelf. So that's what little plates like this are really, really good for, and what I highly recommend using them for. So I pick up pretty ones when I find them. Pretty, pretty ones. How many fishies do we have in that race, Chelsea? What are the odds looking like right now? Harvest colors, yes. Neutral. I like to call them neutral, like earth tone colors, because they go with everything. There are really good odds for the buyer appreciation fish race right now. We have 11 entries. If we get up to 20 entries, I'm going to pick 2. How about that? Oh, okay. I see okay. Your daughter is Jill and she is Lisa and you are Jill. Got it. Used to live in Lima, Peru, 100 humidity at all times. My shoes turned green with mold. Eek. Wow. That is tropical. That is truly, truly tropical. I have been in Florida in the summer and I like to say that I could handle it, but I don't know. I'm a wimp now. I guess you acclimate to whatever you live in for a while. Let's talk about cardinals. So I had 2 of these tiles. The robin already sold. So what I have left is the cardinal couple. I talked about this recently too. There's not a lot of things that show the female cardinal. And I love it when the chick, I was like the chick, the girl, the chickadoo gets represented. Now they aren't as colorful as the male. So the males are the ones who often get all of the limelight, but the females are a beautiful little bird as well. So look at this happy little couple, hand painted by Cecilia Adams in 1977. And it's also written on the back right there. So 70s, right? And this is tile. If you don't like what it's mounted in, you could remove it from this and use it any way you wanted to. But I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Just the way it is. Okay, we've got some tiki mugs. let's show some tiki mugs and talk tiki mugs just a bit. The tiki culture, and I'll call it a culture, is a voracious collectible one. People want to collect tiki mugs from all of the places that, they serve things. So it is the one instance where there are items that have a name on them, like a place that I actually would prefer versus no name. So the first one I have is from Treasure Island. It is Kahuna. It came from Kahunaville. So see, it's been licensed to this bar or restaurant, usually a tiki bar. This one happens to be here in Las Vegas. So this one isn't like super valuable right now. Whoever gets this and holds on to this, at some point, Treasure Island is going to close down. It's going to change names. Something's going to happen to where the value of this is going to skyrocket to a collector. So this is kind of an investment piece right now, this one. So I do go ahead and pick them up even when they're not super valuable. I have some in my shop that are actually super valuable. I have a piece of tape that I keep taking around with me. I had to get it off my foot. So there's that one. I'm running out of room here. And then I have this one, which is a cheeky tiki. Now, the cheeky tiki is made for many different places. This particular one is for Catalina Island. So while there's many different tiki bars that used the same cheeky tiki, that name on it makes all the difference and determines the value for somebody. So this one has already sold. Somebody snagged him, but I did want to show you what a cheeky tiki looks like. And I'm pretty sure that is why it is called that. And then last but not least, now this one does not have a name on it. Somebody has already snagged this one too. This is the Easter Island sculpture tiki mug. But tiki mugs are a really, really good thing. If you are a reseller, pick them up because there is a whole world of tiki collectors out there. My stepfather was a world famous tiki carver, meaning he carved tikis out of tree, palm tree. Mom's in the chat. It was palm tree. What do you call it? Not a stem, trunk. I couldn't think of the name of it. Tree trunks. And he would take like a whole log, a whole thing, and he would carve it out. And he did work in Hawaii and all over the world. And he had work at some of the very first masks that were at Disneyland at the Tiki Room. He did work down at SeaWorld, San Diego. Yep. Too bad he wasn't a nice guy. He was very talented, though. All right. From Tiki mugs, we go to Star Wars. Let's go to... Okay, that was a really, really horrible R2-D2, wasn't it? This is an R2-D2. He is ceramic. He is made by Lucasfilm. There you go. There's all of his info right there. It is a bank. I don't know if I said that. Save up your coins to go to Disneyland if you like. He's pretty good size too. Let me. 8 inches tall. 8 inches tall. This little R2-D2 guy is right there. So if you have a Star Wars fan, there's a good little gift idea. Yep, that is true. Yep, lots of talent. Wasted it on ugly things. Indeed. Check text. Check text. Are you texting me? I don't have a text. Oh. Better to Melissa, better to just keep putting it here in the chat rather than trying to send me to go look someplace else. No, the 9/11 sculpture, sorry about that. It is resin. It is a resin sculpture. Resin sculpture. Yes. If it was metal, it would be a lot more. If it was a bronze, it would be over $100. Okay. What do we have here? These little Greek pottery. I was going to separate these and I thought, no, these really need to stay together. So you're going to get the pair of the Greek pottery pieces. They are initialed on the bottom here. Well, they just say handmade. Look at that. Handmade. But I was able to attribute them to a design that is listed in the link. It was in the listing. It's not in the title. I really have to remember to put things in the title so I can remember. They are copies of museum pieces is what they are. And they're beautiful. I don't know what the little, look at the little metal tab thing. It says handmade is what it says on the little metal tab on there. And they both have it. One of those. Pretty little pieces. I think I'm going to have to put some things back up on the shelf here. There. You can sit next to Buddha. Well, all right, let's talk about a marriage. So this piece threw me a little bit when I first found it, and I was like, never seen anything like that before. Well, that is because somebody made this, but it's a good example of something that's made very well. It's beautiful. You could reproduce it and make more if you wanted to, but this is a false graph candle holder in the, oh gosh, what's the name of the pattern? It's in the listing. Somebody help me here. What did I put? Whoever goes over and checks out this listing, tell me what I put for the pattern name, because there is, I think it's Country Fair. Country Fair, if I'm remembering right. So they took a Country Fair candlestick and attached a stemless wine glass to the top and made this absolutely gorgeous wine glass that's super functional. Look at that. Very sturdy. It's, it's not going to be off kilter if you fill it up with drink. So I thought somebody did a really fabulous job. I wish there had been two. I think it's beautiful. I think it's excellent. It's an excellent marriage. This is a marriage meant to last is what this is right here. That's what we'll call it. It's a lasting marriage. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Catching up. Country Fair. Okay, it is Country Fair. Yeah. I try to put this stuff in my listings, but then when I'm doing this, I can't remember everything that I've done. And it does, if I don't put it in the title, then I'm lost. All right. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. It's made of onyx. Onyx or alabaster? See, now I'm questioning myself with the whole onyx thing. I think it's onyx, though. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the striations in that horse. See, I'm looking for horse stuff now, Susan. I got my eyes on the horse stuff. This is originally had a friend and meant to be bookends, but single bookends are a thing. So it's perfectly acceptable to just have a single bookend, use the shelf as the other end. And yes, I ask Rachel always first, but her shelves are so full, you guys. We're getting ready to go in and do a little of what brings you joy and what can you let go of so that she can make space on her shelves for other things. She's got room to put up more shelving, but she doesn't want anything over her bed. Smart girl. I don't blame her. But that's the only other wall that she has now where she could put up another shelf. So she takes the pictures. So if there's something she wants, trust me, the girl lets me know. But anyway, we've got the single carved, beautiful horse head. Very Greek looking horse. Yeah, he is. Also great for a chess player. Yes, because it looks like a knight. Yes, the knight uses the horse. Here, you go back up here. All right. I'm having a little trouble parting with this piece. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I thought this was a glower. It glows. It's not a real strong glow. It's got a little glow to it. This is by McKee glass, and it is a goblet with a beautiful embossed pattern there. Literally it's called McKee Rock Crystal is the name of the pattern, and it's Amberina, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Single pieces like this are great. Put a little flowering thing that billows over the side. I have nothing nearby to exemplify that. I really have to get myself stocked up on some stuff. Little accent pieces like this. You could put a candle in it. Ooh, a candle would be really pretty in that. Or if you just like to pamper yourself, you could absolutely use this as your wine or dessert glass. There you go. It's beautiful though. I won't be sad. If this doesn't sell, it can go up and visit my other glass. It's really a beautiful, true red. And you know, red is made with gold. That is how you get a true red glass. And that is why red glass is usually more expensive and more desirable than other colors. Also, what caused red glass to start being flashed and stained instead of actually making it the color of the glass, because of the expense of making the red glass. There's your little factoid for today. So for those who saw me pick this up, I'm happy to announce I got it all shined up. It shined up really fabulously. I was so thrilled. This is Hazel Atlas. I do believe it's coming here pretty soon. It is a cocktail shaker. Is it not in there? Let's see. Stand by. Oh, it's sold. Okay. So it is Hazel Atlas. Thank you to who purchased it. It is the Nautical pattern. This has some glasses out there somewhere that match. I don't have the glasses. I wish I did. I do have another set that I need to get listed. That is fish. And I do have the glasses with that one. So that one's going to be coming soon too. But it really, really shined up well. I'm so excited. And congratulations to whoever got that piece, because it's absolutely beautiful. I used magic eraser. A simple little magic eraser shined that little baby up like you wouldn't believe. It was so exciting. So exciting. My phone went silent again. See that? I don't know anything selling because my phone is being all quiet. Chelsea's going to let me know how close we're getting to being able to do 2 buyer appreciation giveaways. So if there's something you had your eye on, don't wait till after the show, because we're going to give stuff away. Okay. I love picking up quirky, goofy little things and then researching them later to figure out what they're all about. This guy just looked very brutalist to me. He looked interesting, and he was signed on the bottom. C. Serrate. Let's see. Let's get a little focus going here. Come on, camera. Get a little closer. Now, don't be shy. All right. You can see. Oh, I'll have to read it to you. So it says Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. I have an opportunity to go to the Dominican Republic next year. I'm excited and terrified all at the same time. Traveling alone is not my cup of tea, and traveling out of the country alone is absolutely horrifying thought to me. And yet, the thing I would be going to is an amazing opportunity. Anybody know who Hope Scope is? Anybody watch her videos? Yeah, I'd get to be in the same room with her learning about YouTube. So I'm like, oh, can I conquer my fear? Can I do it? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Should I go? Should I do it? Anyway, so this artist makes these sculptures, and there are some really large ones that sell for like $1,000. So this little guy, I believe, is I think he's playing a drum. Yeah, pretty sure he's playing the drum, having a good old time down in the Dominican Republic. And there he is, very mid-century, very brutalist. Brutalist is this style, this art style that just, it looks very brutal. Brutalist is a good word because it kind of looks like, oh, let's just, slam this together. Let's hit it with a hammer and tweak it a little bit. And, it's a very coarse style of art. So he's a really good example of that, and pretty fun find. You found Hanging Bear Salt and Peppers, Treasure Craft. Awesome, Monica. Catching up on the chat here. Catching up on the chat. They don't work. The Mr. Cleans don't work well for you. They usually work really good for me. Oh, it's the source of Larimar. Ooh, maybe I could find some. If you can do it, I can. Secure environment. Yes, go. I cannot take anyone with me. I could potentially find someone else going to the same thing. Potentially. I guess this group meets in an international destination every year. They were in Cancun this year. I missed that one. Yes. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I may not. I may just have to attend virtually. Here, you come stand over there. There, you stay there. Okay. These look like creamsicles to me. Creamsicles, I tell ya. You guys remember those? It is this beautiful, peachy, not quite a coral. It's really like peachy orange. Yummy peachy orange slag glass. Little handkerchief vases. I'm keeping the pair together. I just feel like they need to stay together. These would make great candle holders, is what I could see these being used for. You could put like a little vase here, like that stood taller, and then have flowers coming out of it. So many little decorative things. They could be little trinket dishes. Just beautiful, yummy, yummy, yummy color. And I'm not a big fan of orange, but these really, really spoke to me. Really spoke to me. You'd go virtually. Yeah. The other thing is, I have to get my passport. I don't have a passport, so I have to go through that whole thing. Get a passport. Now you want a creamsicle. I know, right? But isn't that what they look like? They look like creamsicle color. Here, you come sit over here. Okay. What's a creamsicle? It is a delicious, delicious popsicle. What's the flavor of a creamsicle, you guys? It's chat. How do you describe the flavor of a creamsicle? It's orange, but it's not orange. Like it's not like a citrusy. It's more like a vanilla orange. Yeah, orange sherbet. Orange sherbet is a really good, yes, that's a good definition of it. Yes. Yes. It's delish is what it is. It's wunderbar. Oh, it's a level 4 security risk? What? Yeah, I won't go if there's any risk. I'm way too. I wonder if they'll change the destination with that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that information. All right, where are my elephant people? This is the most adorable little elephant piece of art I think I've ever found. Look, it looks like it's embroidered, but it's not. That's printed on there. And then it's the mama and it's the baby, and they got the little flowers on their head, and it's all encased in wood. Look at the back. This is like done really, really nicely. And it's lacquered. That's where the shine comes from, that I'm trying not to get the glare on there. Uh, what a beautiful little piece of art. If you love elephants, go snag that. It's adorable. That's what it is. Okay, I had you up high. You don't need to sit up high anymore. Okay. Tanala. Tanala pottery. I thought for sure this was a Ken Edwards. It's not. It is a Mateus is what it is. But it is still Tanala. It is gorgeous. So what the different names on Tanala pottery mean is it is the family. So every family in the Mexican culture that has like a trade, like potters, jewelers, glass makers, there should be glass makers. So they have a family name, the surname, and they're very, very proud of their work. And so when you find a piece of Tanala, Talavera, what's the other one? I can't think of it. There's several pueblos that make pottery. You want to see a last name along with the Tanala or Talavera mark. So this one is Mateus, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bird. I know I have trouble letting this one go because it's a blue bird too. But as Dawn would say, you can't eat pottery. So I'm actually in the process of trying to put together a fund to get a new car. And I don't want a car payment. So I'm working very, very hard to get enough stockpiled that I don't have a car payment, which is not easy. So that is why I'm letting go of some of these things that I know my audience really, really loves. And I'm not holding on and being greedy and keeping all the birds and all the turtles and all of that. So, and all the glass. I'm actually thinking about selling my Gillinder deer and dog collection because then I could clear out that cabinet and I could then put more glass in there. I don't know. What do you think? Should I do it? It's a very, very valuable pattern, and it might even pay for a car if I sell it all because I have a lot of pieces. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful piece that measures 9.5 inches tall. 9.5 inches tall on the Tanala. Oh, I knew you were going to do that, little elephant. Here, you go back up there where I had you before. You just stay there. Oh, the chickens, the chickens, the chickens. I was shocked to find out how much these chickens are worth. They are terracotta pottery, and they are made by a particular artist. Oops. What are you telling me, Chelsea? I'm just now seeing your message. Are we good with the chickens? Oh, it wasn't live before. You made it live for me. Thank you. How did I do that? Where did I grow up? I didn't. Oh, you mean where did I live in my childhood? Southern California. So pretty much born and raised in Orange County, like La Habra. My grandmother lived in La Habra, California, which borders Whittier, if you know where that is. And she had her house there since the 40s. I know my mom's still in the chat. And then we lived in like Santa Ana, Garbage Grove. See what I did there? And then as an adult, I lived in Brea. I really stayed like Orange County. But then when I got married and I found horses were going to be part of my life, We moved out to Norco, Riverside County, because you could have horses in your backyard. And that to me was like everything. And so then I was pretty much in Riverside County until I left California. Let's see, how many years? That was like 20 years ago. Yeah, because Noah and Rachel were both born in Tucson, Arizona. So yeah, 20 years ago, I left California. But that was a very long answer. Probably what you should have just been a short answer. Let it go, get the car. Yeah, I know. But deer and dog is like it's very hard to come by. Okay, so these are Catherine Hunter Le Poule de. It's got this like French name. But there they are. So I've got this one is a shelf sitter. So it's sitting on a couple of boxes. So you can see how it kind of looks over the shelf. And I have these very underpriced for what they go for. These go for as high as $150 each. But I wanted you guys to have a chance to get them at a good price. So if anybody buys the pair, I got you, Chelsea. If anybody buys the pair, I'm going to do a 10% rebate on these. So if you buy the pair, I am going to send you some money back. They're pretty fabulous. So Chelsea says, why is that chicken looking down? Who knows the answer? Pause. That's why. Okay. She made me do it. She made me do it. Okay, you guys go back over there. I look like the Amy, the character on The Big Bang Theory. I have been told that before. So when I was younger, my doppelganger was Blossom. Totally was Blossom. Except she blossomed and I didn't. That's always my joke. Let's see. Ooh, we've got these. Okay, I talked about this in my video. These are Somayaki or Somaware, and they're very distinct. You will, there's no knockoffs of these. If you find these, it is Somaware. Look at the little heart cutouts, and it's like a double layer of pottery. See how that is coming through there? And then inside is a gold horse. Sometimes that gold horse wears off and the gold horse is not in there. I was very fortunate to find 10 of these with the gold horse inside. The crackling is done on purpose. This is what's known as intentional crackling or crazing. It's a technique that's often used in Japanese ceramics. And the bottom, you can also see the little double layer there. And it is marked. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's in there though. They are marked with a little, one of the little Japanese symbols. So I'm selling them by the pair. They are meant to be like a teacup, is their purpose. You can find different pieces of this, such as the teapot. There's oil and vinegars. There's vases. There's like a whole bunch of pieces that come in this Somayaki ware, and they're super cool. Yeah, they are very, very cool. So I have 5 pairs available over in the shop if anybody is looking for those. Here, you go sit by Buddha. Look at, we got this is kind of working over here now. I like that. Okay, we have a few more things. So make sure you get your purchases done before we end so that you can get in on the buyer appreciation giveaways. Okay. Oh, is the Big Bang Theory person the same person? Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, there we go. How many fishies do we have in the race, Chelsea? Okay. This is a beautiful piece of fused glass. Let me show it up close and personal. All of those little pieces around the edges are all pieces of glass that's been fused onto this piece. The artist did not sign this one, sadly. They used little stones as feet. Those little clear iridescent, like pebbly stones, which I thought was really cool. There is a little straw mark, is what this is called, going through the center. This happens when the glass is cooling. So I'm sure they were not happy about this. This is not a crack, though. It is simply like a dimple. Think of it as a dimple. It is not a, it's, I guess you could consider it a defect, but it's not technically a defect, if that makes sense. So this would be a pretty little dresser tray. Put little perfumes and things on this. The color is what got me. Absolutely the color. This is sold. Somebody has already snagged that. Thank you. All right, that's been snagged. All right, I think we just have a few purses to show. Indeed, indeed. You guys are all getting to get creamsicles now. Love it. You went to a vintage resale store a few days ago, and the owner showed me a huge piece of Baltic amber worth $10,000 to $12,000. He also offered me a job for next summer so I can list his stuff on eBay for him. That sounds fun, Jojo. Yeah, a big, huge piece of Baltic amber. That's going to be worth a few bucks for sure. All right, I got these really cute little canvas fabric purses. This one is a black background with some pink, purpley looking roses and flowers there. There are 2 pockets in the front. And then there's 2 sections in the middle that divides the stuff. And each one zips separately. Look at that. 2 zippers. Just a really nice, functional, everyday purse to carry. It's by Faded Glory. The other one has a buckle in the front, and it's got the zipper compartment. The buckle part has Velcro, and then there's the interior. Very clean, very nice. Oh, I just noticed. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, so this one. Okay, no, it just goes that way. I thought maybe it went this way. It just goes that way. So that would be like good to put like your cell phone or something. If you wanted to stick it in your purse, but have it super accessible. Adjustable strap. You can make the strap. It's on the shortest setting. You can make it longer, but I just thought the colors were fab. Fab colors on those purses. Are you going to stop? Are you asking me? Are you going to stop what? Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. Okay. I was like, do you want me to stop? I can stop. We're gonna be ending early today. I had more things, but you guys have been scooping them up like crazy. The last item I'm going to show, I think it's the last item. Pretty sure it's the last item, is a Vera Bradley. It is Capri Melon is the pattern. And I'm looking over. I have another piece listed that is also this same pattern. I'm like, I almost pulled the wrong piece to show you, but it has the little kind of like the little tortoiseshell. It's faux tortoiseshell, meaning plastic. Oh, does it light up though? Oh, it does. It glows. It's got a little glowy piece of tortoiseshell on there. Very nice, pretty little shoulder bag. A Vera. Let's look at the inside. Look how pretty that is. Fun little Vera in the pink. All right. That, my friends, is all of our goodies today. So let me know if you are still in the process of doing the checkout and need another minute in order to get your entries in. We did not make it to 20. I'll give it one more minute though, because orders are coming in. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. All right. Make sure everybody's in. Yep, you guys are checking out. I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close to having 2 giveaways. I'll show you what the giveaway choices are. That way, if you are the winner of one of the buyer appreciation giveaways tonight, you can either let me know in the chat. I won't reveal who you are, but if you don't care and you want to let me know your choice, easy peasy. Or if you would prefer to message me through the nicheladyshop.com, there's a contact form. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yesterday, the show I did with Dawn was all jewelry. So if you go back and find a piece of jewelry that you like from yesterday's show, I will refund any shipping associated with the jewelry. That's good through midnight tonight. And it's also very easy to include that in any other shipment as well. But any jewelry purchases, you can use the code. No, I'm not going to tell you. You have to go look at the other show to get that code. Only fair. Only fair. Good night, Patty. We love you. We love you. I think we might have made it. I think we might have made it. I've heard a couple of dings coming in. I think we made it to have our two giveaways. Any purchase in the store counts. So let me show you what the choices are for tonight. We have the little fairy garden fox. He's made to go outdoors. He's that kind of plasticky material. So you could have a little fairy garden fox. Okay. Don't judge me. I couldn't resist leaving this on the shelf. And if anybody wants this as their giveaway item, it's a choice. It's a choice. I have the fabulous ostrich eraser. I have, let's see. I have a cute little Siamese cat sun catcher. This peel, there's a little peel like layer on this that comes off. It's just on there to protect it from being scratched. So it's a little more vibrant than even that. And then I have your choice of some really cute little vintage plaques. God created each day to be beautiful, but Fridays are more beautiful than Mondays. Yes. And then I have this one is, what we are is God's gift to us. What we become is our gift to God. So those are all some choices. Oh, wait, I got one more choice too. I have a little white bird, little white bird. There we go. All right. You know what? We got to 18 items sold. I'm going to go ahead and do 2. So you got a 1 in 9 chance of being a winner today. So as soon as I get a thumbs up from Chelsea, we're going to run the fishes. All right. All right. Good luck, everyone who purchased something today. Let's see who's going to win. Let's go, fishies. Pretty pretties. Oh, Chelsea. All right. We got to fix that internet speed. Oh, my goodness. Nothing like a little anticipation. Yes, Monica, please keep coming back over here at the YouTube channel so we can continue to support you through your journey. The key rock glass goblet. So if you purchase that and you're in the chat and you want to let me know your choice, you can do so now, or you can message me. Okay, we're going to hit that race again button and do one more winner. I promise, guys, we're working on the internet speed to make this a little more exciting. Oh, it left the McKee glass goblet in. Oopsie. Okay, well, McKee glass goblet doesn't get to win again. So I'm watching the chat to see if you're here. And the egg, salt, and peppers. Egg, salt, and peppers. You are a winner as well. I'm just going to peek and see who that is. I'm going to peeky peek and see. Okay. Oh, okay. And I know you have trouble with the chat, so I know you will message me your choice. And okay, I think you're in the chat if you want to tell me, or not. Up to you. Anyway, send me a message with your choice. Again, it is the fox, fairy garden fox, I call it, the ostrich, one of the little vintage plaques. It's either God's gift or the Monday, Friday one. The little white bird. I have a feeling I think somebody's going to choose that one. The little kitty cat, sun catcher, or if you got a sense of humor. You did. Yes. Yes, you did, Nancy. You were one of the winners. You can let me know right now which item you'd like, my friend. Oh, let me just make sure. Oh, you got first choice anyway. You got first. No. Yes. No. I can't remember. Yes. You got first choice. Rock Goblet would be a fantastic band name. It really would, wouldn't it? It really would. That's funny. Yeah, let's see. Check my messages here. I don't have a message yet. I knew it. I knew Nancy would want the little bird. Okay, Nancy, the little bird is coming to you. So the second winner said little bird's out of play, but everything else is still in play. So just send me a message and let me know which item you would like. Okay, I am not forgetting it this week. Let me think. My trivia question for this week. Now, do not put this in the chat. Very important. It won't count. The way we pick the winner is by using a software that pulls comments. So don't put it in the chat and don't give it away. This week's trivia, and this is going to be good for $15 of shopping credit in my store, is what was the temperature that I showed on my little car gadget while I was out with my mom thrifting. I showed it. I turned the camera around. I showed the temperature on my car dashboard. What was the temperature? Put your answer down in the comments. As soon as we end this, the comments will open up and you can put your answer there. And that enters you in next week's giveaway. All right, everyone. We have our lineup all scheduled out for the week already. All of the shows. Thank you. They took the cat sun catcher. Thank you for messaging me so quickly. It's really cute. So if you want to go and what we call bookmark it, there's a place to say notify me. So that's through YouTube. But then also make sure that you are signed up for the free text alerts by texting 929-566-4243. If you want all the hosts You can say all. If there are particular hosts that you want to be notified of, put their name in a text message and we will make sure you get those alerts. All right, everyone. With that, have a beautiful, beautiful evening and rest of your week, and go find your joy.